Hello, it's Doris with Aldi Books, and I have finished another one. So, The House of Doors by Twan. I bought this in Italy. I snatched it up because I had read Garden of Evening Mists by this author and really enjoyed it. So, Garden of Evening Mists is set, I think, post World War II, and our two main characters. One is a Chinese woman who was kind of a Japanese prisoner of war or Japanese work camp during the war, and the other is a Japanese master gardener that she kind of apprentices to. But, there's tension there because of both of their histories. So super interesting. It was gorgeously written, and I loved the nature writing in it. So I thought that I would love this one because I loved the author's writing in the other one, but that was not the case. I didn't like this one much at all. Usually it takes me 60, 70 pages to really sink into a literary fiction novel. So I gave it that. And at that point, I was incredibly bored. I thought about DNFing the book, but I was like, no, let me give it a little more time. And it just kept being boring. But at that point, when you're 120 plus pages in, you're like, might as well finish it. It's only a 300-page novel. So that's what I did. The reason it was boring is kind of the content. So this one felt less like literary with the writing. And the historical fiction, this is set Sun Yat-sen, Dr. Sun Yat-sen, before his successful revolution. So apparently he had a lot of unsuccessful ones before he was successful in China with the revolution. And yeah, it's told in a couple different flashbacks. So the first flashback is to 1920s, where our main character is discussing her life in the 1910s with an author who is a friend of her husband's from their younger days, boarding school, I guess, or college. I'm not sure which. But anyway, I would have liked the historical aspects, but it was pretty light on the history and more about, I won't say relationships, it was more about infidelity. There was just so much cheating going on in this one. And that's not something I enjoy reading about at all. So the main character, she found out her husband was cheating on her. So she ended up cheating on him as well. And he never knew. He suspected that she was with Dr. Sun Yat-sen, of all people. But anyway, the author likes to write about infidelity. It's one of his hot topics. He also was in a marriage of convenience, and had a also long-term lover that he should have married, but he couldn't at the time because of gay laws. So yeah, there was that going on. Interesting background commentary a couple times about Oscar Wilde, which I did enjoy that part, but it was very brief. And then the main character, also one of her good friends, ended up cheating on her husband and killing her lover. So there was that story, along with Dr. Sun Yat-sen, who had multiple wives, but they really weren't his wives, the second and third ones, at least the second one. So he was essentially cheating on his wife, though she knew it. So it's just all of this. I didn't find it interesting at all. I don't find it infidelity. I just don't find it interesting. However, I would say the last 25 to 30%. Oh, am I still here? Sorry, I'm running out of battery. The last 25 to 30% actually was really good. So the ending of the book is very satisfying. So how would I rate it? I don't know. Typically, I just assume any book that I pick up on my own is going to be a 4-star because I'm pretty good at judging what I like. And then if it's very good for whatever reason, I'll bump it up to a 5. And if there's something that I find problematic, just things I don't like about a book, then I'll bump it down. So this one, I obviously would bump down to a 3. And a 3 is not a good ranking for me because I don't want to read 3 stars. I want to read 4 or 5-star reads. So, however, the ending was super satisfying. So maybe it would be a 3.5 if I was going to rate it. And if I bothered, doing half stars, which I don't do that either, but I wouldn't round it up to a 4. So there you go. If you are interested in, any of those things, maybe it's not a bad book. It's just not one that is a me book. One that I'm hoping is my newest acquisition. So this is my first North American purchase. Summer Vacation 2024. Never Whistle at Night. An Indigenous dark fiction anthology. I'm super excited to get into this one. It is introduced by Stephen Graham Jones and edited by Shane Hawk and Theodore C. Van Alst Jr. And this part at the back is intriguing. These stories are a celebration of Indigenous people's survival and imagination, and a glorious reveling in all the things an ill-advised whistle might summon. I just want to dive into it right now. But I also want to save it to read in maybe October or November. It would be perfect for, spooky month or Indigenous Heritage Month. So we shall see. Gorgeous cover. Oh my gosh. And this bookstore that I got it at was absolutely delightful. So if you are ever in the Great Lakes area, that's a big area, Doris. This one was on the Lake Erie, Port Stanley, Ontario, Canada. It was like an hour from London, Ontario, maybe. But this bookstore, Lake House Books, such a great selection of books. The owner, she specialized in LGBTQ and diverse reads from around the world, but she also had a really nice selection of current reads. So a little boutique bookstore, but just very well selected. And she also had a lot of puzzles that were like right up my alley. I could have bought any puzzle in the store and been super happy, but I'm traveling and I don't really need to be buying puzzles. So I abstained. It was hard though. So, but I'm happy with this purchase. I mean, what a cute cover, right? Oh, and I think it's going to be great. I see this everywhere right now, so I'm excited. So I'm going to tack on the rest of the Canada vloggy footage. So we've got a bunch of Niagara Falls and then a little bit of London, Ontario. There were a bunch of festivals this weekend, cultural festivals. So that was fun. Yeah. Instagram. So I am Doris Sander on Instagram, and I'm on the process of uploading my Niagara Falls on Instagram as we speak. Would love it if you would subscribe to me over there if you're on Instagram. DorisSander. Tell all your friends because I've been stuck at 2,700 on Instagram for years now. And I'm finally starting to creep up to the close to the 2,900s. And I'm like, oh, my OCD would love 3,000. Like, I don't need to go beyond 3,000. I would be happy with 3,000. But just to be almost there for years is kind of like, I need to scratch that itch, you know? Anyway, I'm rambling. So thanks so much for watching. And next up is Nashville, Tennessee. Hoorah! So stay tuned. Bye. So many butterflies. Oh my gosh. So many butterflies. My God. Oh my gosh. That's spectacular. So stylish. I forgot my sunglasses back in China, so Brent bought me these bug-eyed ones. The butterfly. The butterfly house. So yeah. What do you think? Bee. The bumble variety.
Now this is our garden here. This is wonderful.
Whoa! Oh my gosh! Look at our view! Oh my goodness! Dang! That's a view! That is a view. Look at that! Wow! I did good. There's more! Did you know? Wow! Holy Hannah! I did real good. Oh my gosh. Wow.
Oh, you're a good girl. Thank you.
Thank you, welcome.
And pepperoni branzino too.
Please.
Nice.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, there it goes.
Hey, that's America. Over there. Wow. Wow. Oh my goodness. Be careful, little boats. Wow. It's amazing. Okay. This is quite magnificent. need to change. Green. Green's not my favorite. Oh, scary. Oh, I like that one. It's like a desert landscape. Oh, now we got fireworks. Woohoo! Yeah. That's how you party. Oh no. China ain't got nothing on these Canadians. Oh. Ooh, it's a good one. Look how beautiful. Oh. I love it. Somebody had a really good time in the jet tubs, and it wasn't me. Down Canada, there's a bookstore, so cute. GT's on the beach, Lake Erie. Oh, so many birds. An Alfred Hitchcock movie. Huh. Happy days. They gave me 10 minutes in the books. The best bookstore ever. Oh, this is a really cute bookstore. Oh man, is that a puzzle? Oh, it's a kid room. Okay, gotta focus. I only have 10 minutes. Oh, they're probably invasive and annoying, but they sure are beautiful. Can you imagine if you had to choose between all of this? Oh my gosh. Luckily, my choices are limited to yellow stickers. Let me get that one.